I wanted to like this movie, man. I really did. I wanted to like this so fucking bad. And this was just one of those movies I saw randomly just for the hell of it. And goddamn, I wanted to like it. So, the movie is based off of a true story, which is nice to see. And this was taking place during World War One, during the French side of things. Now, as for what the movie is, this was during WW1. American soldiers volunteer to fight with the French army to become pilots. You learn who these young soldiers are to serve for the La Aéronautique Militaire. I'm not French at all, but it definitely took me a little bit of time to try to learn to pronounce that before I even started pressing the fucking recording button, breaking the fourth wall here. So they are under the teachings and tutelage of Captain Georges Thénault, who is played by Jean Reno. Leon the Professional, for anybody out there who likes that movie. So, the main protagonist is Blaine Rawlins. He is a Texas young, handsome stud who becomes one of the head air pilots and aerial combat fighters for the French army. Now, the thing is that he is looking for pride, fighting his dignity as a becoming leader, strength as a fighter, and a little romance along the way. This is the true story about how these young pilots became to be in the French army. It's like I said, I wanted to like this movie because, folks, I like James Franco. I like him as an actor. He's got talent. He's got look. I like James Franco as an actor. He's got talent. He's got looks. He knows how to perform. He's done, obviously, movies. He's done television. He's done soap operas. I'm sure he's done some Saturday Night Live skits. He's talent. He's a good talent. I mean, but the thing is that when it comes to him playing as a leading role, it all depends exactly what the character is. And I thought he was given a good role here. It fits the personality. He knew how to act it. He knew how to portray it. And the thing is that the story was there. When he was finding romance with that French maid that he was falling in love with, I was loving that so much. I was really loving that. I thought this was adorable because I was thinking this was somebody that he naturally loved, someone that he wanted to be with, despite the fact that she couldn't really speak much English, but he was teaching her along the way. You had a lot of side things going along with the main story. The romance was fucking cute. I thought that should have been something that could have happened and meant to be. But unfortunately, it didn't. When he was getting along with his co-pilot, sure, they were a little goofy at first in the beginning, but as time progressed, they started to learn their traits of how to become an air pilot and learn how to fly the airplane and fight. They were trying to really go for earning their badges, whether even if it's breaking the rules, to just defend. So the story was there. I really thought the story was very interesting, taking a real-life concept and turning it into something. But you want to know what ruined it for me? It was the fucking presentation. A lot of the obvious CGI, a lot of the fucking graphics, a lot of just fucking green screen nonsense was going on. And I just couldn't really buy into it, because we all knew that they weren't really flying the planes. You can tell how obvious it was. And a lot of the fucking shootings that was going on, it was hard to really buy into it. I actually felt lost a little bit with some of the story that was going on. I really did. Some of the characters, it was hard for me to really get into their personalities. I mean, the only one who I was really interested in was, once again, fucking James Franco. That was it. The other personalities, I just couldn't grasp. You managed to learn who they are. You manage to understand what their background is and why they're volunteering. And I respected that a lot. But watching this movie, it was really hard for me to grasp and adapt their personalities. Blaine Rawlins was the only one I was able to really get an investment with. Goodness gracious. This film was kind of hard for me to watch with all the fucking effects that was going on. That was so obvious and a little bit too much. Actually, let me rephrase that. It was way too much effects going on, especially during a lot of the fighting sequences. There was just so much shit that was happening with the obviousness. I was thinking to myself, God damn it, dude. I mean, take an airplane, maybe have stuntmen a little bit, do real life, maybe reenactments of obviously with the planes and everything shooting, false ammunition or at least some sort of effects with that at least, but at least maybe some sort of real life things with the airplanes could have been interesting. But no. I mean, the premise, like I said, the premise was there. I like James Franco. I thought he did a solid job playing as the role he was given. I liked the romance aspect. There was a little heart with that. That was very interesting that you could have bought some really investment in. Jean Reno, I like him as an actor, but the problem I had with his performance is that I thought the character was just a little too silly. Sure, there was little comedic moments, but I just thought that character was just a little too silly and hard for me to really take seriously, especially with how he was coming off. I couldn't really buy into his role that much. So, this film, even though it's been out for a long time, 2006 is when it came out, but watching this film especially, even if it was just a random watch, it's kind of disappointing because I wanted to like this movie, but I couldn't with all the hokey fucking visuals. The side characters weren't really interesting to me. So, otherwise, I'm very fucking mixed. Because there's things that I like and there's things that I don't like. Most of it's don't like and there's things that I like. So, I was very mixed when I saw this movie. So, Flyboys, I gave this movie like a fucking 2 out of 5. Which is very unfortunate. Because I wanted to like this film. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that. But like I said, it was based off a true story. I appreciate what they were trying to go for. It was right there and it had interest for me. James Franco I like a lot. The romance was nice. And I really respect that they were trying to at least pull some honor for the real life events. But like I said, the side characters I couldn't get into, their personalities. Jean Reno, I just thought his role was a little silly. The fucking visuals, the effects, the fucking obviousness. It was just a little too. It was just way too distracting for me. So that's gonna have to do my talk on this particular movie, folks. Once in a while, I'm gonna have to bring a disappointment talk, and this is one of them. So if you have seen Flyboys, let me know down below your thoughts about this movie, and I'm going to get on out of here. So ciao for now.